kind of weird. So I've been thinking, I've been liking to have a bit of liverwurst on bread sometimes at night. It's like especially like when I had like only French fries and then I need something alongside that. But maybe that actually contributes, because I've heard a long time ago that eating too much organ meat actually brings problems, like potentially gout. Like that's the connection that I made. And yesterday, as I was talking about it, I realized like, I eat liverwursts. It's like actually something I've been doing more recently compared to the last decade and before that. But maybe that wasn't all that a good idea. Well, it was at least temporarily. I mean, it's good vitamin A and all that. Yeah. But I think that diet probably has a big influence overall. And so I should keep an eye out before like the arthritis actually gets bad. Like I'm still in a stage where it could potentially be avoided. Right. I thank God that there's just so much information out there right now about it. It's like when my mother had issues with it, like there was no freaking internet to look up anything. You just had to go by the doctor, and if they didn't know, then you were screwed. And our doctor definitely didn't know. Was not very alternative. Right. But let's not talk about freaking arthritis today. It makes me feel old. Man. Yeah, I mean, I don't like to bring up a subject when it makes me end up like complaining a lot. I mean, it's just like the government over here is so dark and like shamelessly corrupted. It's just like I don't even know how to address it at this point. And I mean, it's been like that for so long, it's just like, you can barely believe that that's real. Like, they're really like that. Where they're basically being open depopulationists in ways. I mean, they're not like Israelis or something. They're not like Zionist types or whatever. Yeah, there's people that are like super militant about it, they're not like that, but I mean, it does like kind of border that shit. It's terrible. Hey, hello, Brown. Man, there is a lot of... I'm gonna say it jokingly, there's a lot of anti-Semitism going around right now. Holy shit. Ugh. There's a lot of people being really pissed off with Israel and what they're doing, especially in the United States. And Trump is just straight up just cucking to them. Maximum. I mean, you could make like a drawing where he basically has like a spike chain and a dog leash or something to Netanyahu, and like it wouldn't even be outrageously controversial. It's like yeah, that's what he seems to be doing. Everybody's getting this weird feeling like the US is now gonna conquer the world because of Israel. Like Israel's using America to do that or something. Like, it's just really weird. I mean, it's getting so tedious with like the supposed censorship laws and against anti-Semitism. Like, everybody kind of hoped originally, like, hey Trump, could you fix the problems, like by example and all that, and like, oh, all the countries are so corrupt, we all have this deep state stuff. Could Trump, could you help us, like, with your geopolitics? But now you're just expecting him to like basically make his rounds internationally and just like force everybody to sign on to online anti-Semitism laws or something. Like that's the only fucking thing he now cares about. It really feels like that. And it's not a good feeling, I can tell you that. Because he's still pretending to be that thing that everybody wants him to be. But he's not actually following through really too much. I mean, a bit on a national level. A little bit, but I mean, then again, he's getting massive opposition again, and basically city areas just going rogue. Judges trying to block things. I mean, it's the same shit as 2016 with his first presidency. But now, oh god. You just gotta wonder, like, is it all just a fucking act, dude? Trump, are you controlled opposition from the deep state? Because you like to point out the criminals and then they don't get arrested. Are you controlled opposition of the deep state? Are you the deep state's savior? All this time? Are you gonna take this being a shill, being all about selling it? Are you gonna sell everybody's soul? Are you just... Right? Because I already said the only thing to redeem it would be to create Israel regime change. Well, does it seem like that's what's happening? It seems more like, no, it seems like Israel is literally conquering the US government right now. Exactly the opposite of what you need to do to restore. Okay then. I mean, okay, Trump, it's your destiny, right? If you want to eventually end up being known as the greatest traitor in the United States history, and maybe all of politics, if you want to be known as the greatest traitor of all times, well, you certainly seem to be giving it a real good go. You might win that trophy if that's what you really want. Right? Yeah. I just get more and more the feeling that Trump isn't playing our game, right? The MAGA patriots, the awakened, the conspiracy theory. He doesn't seem to be playing our game. He seems to be playing their game. Guy's literally an actor. Yeah. Well, it seems like that more and more. And I mean, I liked him as an actor. Just like I liked Arnold Schwarzenegger. Right? In his prime. With the great movies he was in. Even though he was kind of a disgusting guy. Behind the scenes. Very freaky. And in the same way, I guess I like Trump. It's just that I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger helped to leave Conan the Barbarian, right? It's like an immortal trophy. That's amazing. Like, we'll forever be honored for that. Well, Trump. I mean, it's really cool that you managed to, like, oh, I'm fixing the economy. Yeah, but I mean, the way you're setting it all up is you're, like, everything is going to be 100% negated. Like, everything. And, like, pulled over that threshold even worse towards the other side, worse than it ever was. Like, that's what you're building right now. You're building up a really quick fix system that could very easily just be demolished just like that, and it's all gone. So is that the idea? Is it the idea to specifically not ensure its long-term survival of your quick fixes? Because that's what you seem to be doing, Trump. Yeah, oh, look at how great you are with your quick fixes. Yeah, except you're ensuring that it will be completely 100% negatable by not addressing root problems, by not actually doing what you need to do, what you were elected to do. And you keep doing it, and you keep playing the game, and everybody's getting really fucking sick of it. Yeah? And that will include people that are close to you. Yeah, I mean, keep it up and you will be fucking Hitler in his bunker. I mean, you will literally have fulfilled the vision of all the Trump deranged syndrome people. You will fulfill their vision. The thing that they've been screeching and blurting and raging on about, and everybody thought it was ridiculous. Yeah, you're literally fulfilling their vision. Is that, like, do you just want to fucking destroy everything about you? Like, are you literally just sacrificing yourself to Satan, like, in public view? Is that your great challenge? Is that the thing you're trying to accomplish here? Because you certainly seem to be making a lot of effort. And a lot of effort for that to be ensured. Yeah. Ignoring very doable, right in your face, at hand solutions that people are handing you, telling you need to do this right now, no, now, and you're not doing it. No, you're not doing it. Again, for the second time. Like a man who's vowed he would go to hell. Okay, Brian, you don't have proof for that shit. It's proven. No, it isn't. And it's ridiculous that you throw out those kinds of statements. That's just as sick as these fucking trolls of mine that spread around the slander. Yeah, Brian, you shouldn't do that. Like, ever. So, Brian, if this is all you have to contribute, then I don't want you in my chat, because, well, whether you realize it or not, you're a fucking demon, okay? You don't have evidence for this. You don't. You shouldn't say these things in the chat. I mean, if it's like at the InfoWars chat and Rumble or whatever, yeah, everybody's being completely deranged and all that, and like you do that there, yeah, nobody gives a shit. But in here, I mean, no, you can't just say things like that. Right? You could allege it, you could say you suspect him, but you don't have the fucking evidence at all, Brian. More will come. Yeah, but you don't have the fucking evidence, though. Yeah? Oh, it's gonna come out. Oh, really? Oh, just like the world was gonna end a few days ago, right? Everybody's on. No, you don't have the evidence. Stop hyping up something you don't have evidence for. Stop being played. It's total horseshit, Brown. Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay, well then I don't want you here. You're deranged. Go back to the pool of deranged people that falsely accuse people without evidence of very serious things. Yeah, because I don't do that here. Yeah. Here, I have reasonable discussions, like on an adult level. I do my best. I'm not here to deal with spastic gammas. Yeah. If you can't fucking control yourself and act like a normal person and not like a 8-year-old with an ego problem, then this chat is not for you. Right. So yeah, I'm addressing this, and it's a problem, and it's like a... The fucked up thing is, like, I knew it. I knew it through my vision. There's just nothing you can do about it. It's like, it doesn't matter, because when he's still doing great, if you try to warn people that you're just Trump derangement syndrome, so it's like, it was basically inevitable. just because I knew about it, like, wouldn't make it stop. It wouldn't make it stop even if I could, like, perfectly predict every second of it. It wouldn't work. But, I mean, in accordance to my visions, and I mean, you could still, like, put question marks behind that, like, what does that mean? Like, well, I don't know, but in my experience, yeah, Trump, like, really turned out to be, like, one of the most, the worst possible treacheries. Where it's so bad that, like, the person themselves, like, can't even really address it anymore. It's like, it is, like, become such a cataclysm, such a cascade of insanity, like, that he just cannot even address it to justify anything anymore in the end. He just won't be able to justify it. Like, he doesn't even understand why anymore. I think it's going that it's really like a gigantic stumble and implosion kind of effect. And I mean, you can already hear in his voice, like, that he's like, he aged enormously. You can hear it through his voice. He aged very rapidly since recently because, well, he lost all that power, all that righteous power, the test, walking a path, that was all with him. He was still trying. It was like really boosting him up and vitalizing it. You can hear it through him, and it was vibrant. You just, like, you knew he was older, but, like, you couldn't tell. And now you can. And it's not looking good. It's not gonna come back. It's gonna start sounding older and older and less and less strength, more automated, more like a placeholder, a functionary that's just doing their job in accordance to the parameters. And people are gonna basically be interested in what he has to say less and less the more time passes. And it's gonna he's gonna completely lose his geopolitical power too. Right, the whole peace through strength. I mean, you've already seen it, how it's been faltering. Like, now that he's done this to himself, like, yeah, you don't have the energy, you don't have the backing anymore, you don't have the righteous power, the high ground power. And yeah, all the geopolitical leaders notice that. And they're like, they know, like, this is old, you're just a hollow face representative now. Like the military industrial complex and all the political groups and all that. And that's it. Like, that vision is dead now. You could still act it out, but, like, the power that would fuel it, that would provide all this boosting energy and motivation and inspiration, like, yeah, it's dead. And these are, like, special God gifts. And when you squander them, like, you really lose them. Like, you can't just you can't treat God's blessings and momentum energy and high ground, you can't just treat it like it's a piece of technology that you can just exchange and repurpose. It doesn't work that way. Yeah. What a shame. lot of people are white knuckling this idea of Trump being something other than what he always. Yeah, a shill. That's right. And I mean, that's why it's in my list of hashtags, right? I always kept it in there. Because you could still think of it as like, it's just a loving warning. Hashtag Trump is a shill. It's like, yeah, he's just a salesman guy. Yeah, but what typically comes with that is that, yeah, but they can be real mercenaries. Really immoral mercenaries too, the shills can. Because it's just, when everything is just about to sell, well, the devil has a lot of crap he wants to sell. You see? Always always work for the devil is always there for grabs if you want to be selling something. But if you're divinely inspired and you got momentum, then yeah, you can sell a lot of things. You can make everything run smoother. You could sell everything. In a good way. The mercenary, the cold-hearted, or maybe even like sociopathic traits that can accompany it, like, yeah, now they stand out. Now it's bad. Because the good energy is gone, and so now the bad is left behind. But I mean, people are really jumping the gun with the whole, like, oh, Trump is a pedophile, oh, like, seriously. I mean, when I originally said, like, Trump is on the Epstein list, I didn't really think, like, he was, like, a kid fucker or anything, like, something that disgusting. But I mean, he does seem to be on the list, as in he's been put on the list with a lot of nonsense and a shared past that was always there. So technically I was right. I didn't really think that he was like got himself compromised, but I mean, theoretically, even now I still think, like, dude, he could have just, they could just slip him a Mickey. Like, no suspicion whatsoever, and then just, like, have him knocked out and just have a crazy photo shoot with little kids. And just make it seem like that, right? Without him ever even knowing or hearing of, like, they wouldn't do that and just not even tell him that happened. And he would just wake up like, whoa, I had a bit too much to drink or something, right?
Oh my god.
So, like, something like that could have happened potentially. I don't think so, though. Because it would have been used to leverage against him a lot sooner if that something like that had happened decades ago. But he does seem to be, like, yeah, the Democrats
Oh my god, bro.
held on to their stealing his data, and they just put a bunch of made up bullshit in there. So he is effectively on the list.
Oh my god,
But
oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
with the nonsense. With the nonsense and propaganda. Not for real. I mean, if it was in there, it would already be leaked. Somebody would have frickin' leaked it. Not through rumor, but actually.
Oh my god, bro.
Like, shit. I stumbled upon the most damning piece of video that I've ever seen, and yeah, that would have already happened, and it isn't happening. So it's ridiculous. It's just a ridiculous, childish mindset for people to immediately jump to the conclusion that because of all of this, that the Trump is a pedo. It's ridiculous. But if people would jump to the a conclusion that Trump might be a mercenary psychopath, deep state controlled opposition salesman, well, that might not be too far off the truth. Because, I mean, the evidence seems to already be pretty much there, out in the open. It's just a matter of drawing the right conclusion, putting the pieces together and just seeing it. Right? Right. So yeah, congratulations, America. You're fucked. Right? I mean, you're now switching from a package to whitey bad, everybody be gay, only diversity, and chop your kids' genitals off, and exchanging it for yay! Everything Israel does is great, and when they slaughter people and murder about it, like, we are going to give them money and say they're holy people. Like, that's the switch. What a great switch, right? Oh my god, it's really spirit lifting. It's such a relief to get away from that previous setting to this. What a great change. Right? Yeah, Diddy's twin daughters. Oh, I did not even know that, C-Mats and Fibroids, but yeah, I mean, I've heard of that sort of shit before. I really hope I've not been snared like that, because I get a feeling that they did try, some of these people. I mean, I don't take drinks from glasses that were handed to me. I'll never do that again, for a good reason. Because people have actually, literally tried to poison me, not to kill me, but to drug me up, to drive me insane. Like, literally, they've done that. Traceably. And so, yeah, I mean, it could have definitely happened. But I mean, like, yeah, other than, like, dude, don't take drinks from people in open glasses, like, ever. Unless you're that paranoid. Like, yeah, it could absolutely happen, and it happens to people at a younger age especially, because they're like, yeah, I'm finally adult, I'm partying, and I'm free, nobody gonna tell me that I can't drink too much. Like that, yeah. Like, prone. You're prone at a certain age. A lot of people are prone for something like that to happen. If you're not careful. So yeah, I mean, it's all about that type of crap. But still, it doesn't make any sense, because even if something like that had happened, there's just no good reason whatsoever why you would then just, like, surrender to corruption and evil like that. Like, it's crazier to even do that. Right? If you were snagged and there's like really fucked up pictures of you, how the fuck would you fix it by corrupting everything? When, if something like that would come out and you're really crushing it, you're doing your best, people would just immediately see it for what it was. Like, that's obviously a setup. You was probably drugged and unconscious and then they did that, right? Because it's like, yeah, because it's not really important. It really isn't. The only thing that's important is that somebody is actually fixing things, changing things for the better, getting rid of corrupted people and criminals. Right? But when you're then like blatantly selling out to another group, to Netanyahu's group, like that, yeah, I mean, now people want that to be there. You know why they want it to be there? Like guy here in here earlier, because they want to be able to just bang his head over with, like basically have an excuse to beat him to death. It's like now they want him to secretly be a pedo so they can fucking bash his skull in, be over with, because he's so fucking corrupted and so sick now that now they want that to be true so they could fuck him up. They're just looking for an excuse, baby, basically. A lot of people. Right? And if he was doing fantastic and all these deep staters would now be arrested and in jail or in the middle of prosecutions, people wouldn't be acting like this. It's all such a freaking waste, man. It's such a waste. Such a shame. Nothing to do but sit it out and move on. And try to breed new champions and see to it that they do not fucking corrupt. And when you raise them up, you better goddamn well tell them, like, you're literally going to be confronted by Satan. They're basically going to try to, as an equivalent, a comparison, blackmail you, like, if you do not corrupt, like, we'll literally cut your arm off. Like, they will fucking do something to that level if you really rise up and start to become a threat to them, technically. Like, they will do that. Like, absolute maximum horror. And if you're not fucking prepared for exactly, like, beyond your imagination horrors, and like the potential, like, everybody's gonna be completely mind controlled to fucking hate you to insane degrees, like to the point where you will suffer under it, like, no matter what, to the point where people are gonna look away because it's so bad and they don't know how to deal with it, that's going on. If you're not prepared for specifically that level of horror when you reach up and gonna go for it, like, you will fail. If you underestimate how terrible it is, how big the sacrifice is of doing that, then you will guaranteed to be failing. You will fail. And I think that that's part of Trump's problem. He thought he could just do it with sheer confidence and just sell it. But it's obvious that he can't really deal with the more sophisticated psychological warfare, right? And I mean, like, the whole media hating on Trump, That's just the surface shit. That's just the gaslight. That's just trying to derail the mind. It's just basic bullying. But that's not the worst part of it. It's the shit they do off the record that you don't get to hear about. That's actually the really terrible shit. The thing that really makes somebody just like, fuck it, like, I'm not gonna deal with this shit anymore. Like, because when they get terrible enough, it literally forces you through the sheer exposure to hate the world that exists. Like, that's what they do. They show you how unbelievably ugly they are. Then they claim it's the world, and then you can't hold on to your noble goal to save the world, because now it's just like the world's just being made to look so unbelievably ugly through what they do, is that you can't then keep your motivation up to keep going. It's pure demoralization. And that's what they do to people that try to ascend and try to get the deep state out of control. Like, take it over, stop them, work against them. Like, the thing you just get to see on the media is just the surface. And a lot of people are just hoping, like, oh, I hope a champion is gonna rise up and deal with it. But all of them, they do not understand how fucking difficult that actually is, because of the things that they don't get to see. Anyway. The setup probably wasn't very difficult. Yeah, but yeah, certain vulgarity. Yeah, but he is like a ladies' man. Fiber oats. I mean, obviously he is kind of like an alpha. Likes to fuck around. Likes to, yeah, follow his own dick around, basically. Yeah? I mean, obviously. But, I mean, in these, like, oh yeah, maybe 80 years ago, that would have been like, oh my god, oh, that's so indecent. Now it's like, bro, this is literally what they're trying to advertise on television to encourage people to be like that. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous to now accuse him of being kind of vulgar and that it means anything, when it's been completely normalized. So, I mean, setting Trump up with women, I mean, it's gonna just be completely irrelevant. It won't mean anything. Anyway, hope everybody's enjoying the show. I mean, it's a bit tough subject. I don't like it. I don't like addressing this. Right, so this is what I'm going to name the title. From lovable shill liberator to horrifying deep state control opposition sellout. I'm not even putting his name in there. It should be really obvious. Alright, anyway, don't forget to Rogan's it up if you're liking the show. Don't know where that Rogan's went. Or maybe that was Pryon. Yeah, just don't do that again, Pryon. Like, seriously. You're not helping anybody by doing that every time. You're not helping yourself. You're not doing a good deed. You're basically being an animal. Stop being an animal, and then you'll stop being treated like an animal. Yeah, put 2 more words in them. Right? 5 words in the first and 5 words in the second. Lovable shill salesman, comedian, liberator. So horrifying deep state controlled opposition sellout. And misspelled it. Damn it. Alrighty then. Alright, hope everybody appreciates the show. I don't particularly like doing this. But I mean, yeah, it's going around, man. It's chaos. Alright, any more input on the title here? The guy just changed his name that I banned to C38, C9038, C... that what? A weirdo. Yeah, but I mean, he has like this freaking video. Trump is a pedophile. 5 seconds, really? That proves something? No, it doesn't. Weird. Yes. Okay. Yeah, we all know about that. Glad you're still there. But I mean, what's the point in talking about that? I mean, they're not my audience. Well, they are in a way, but I mean, there's nothing to say to them. They don't listen, they don't care. So, I'm still, when I do my show, I talk to the people that are actually listening. And they don't have to talk back. I mean, if I was some outsider and I'd be like, hey, this guy says interesting things, but holy shit, are these insane trolls? Like, I'm not gonna say hello in his chat. But I mean, if that is how you feel you like watching my show, you could always still send me an email, and like, even if you're like sort of prominent in any way, whatever, like, I'm gonna keep that private. I mean, I might be mildly enthusiastic about it, but I'm not gonna like say, oh, I got emailed by this person, when they obviously wanted to just contact me off the record. That's how I'll treat that. Right? And I know there is plenty of people watching outside of the trolls. And some are like old, like kind of like old friends from way back that are probably just kind of like, they've been around as I've gone through all my phases in the last decade and changed around and dealt with personal issues in the open, and like, and so I don't know, maybe I instill like a sense of family in that sense, because I mean, I have openly gone through these things that are almost like family issues. And I think a lot of people kind of even miss that, because family issues these days, like, people don't fix them anymore. Everybody used to be like, no, you gotta fix that shit with your family, but it's grown so crazy, especially during the awakening, starting with like the conspiracy theorist awakening, you could call it. Like, it's divided really strongly within families, and now that's everywhere, and it is in the way of mending family social relations. And like, you can't surrender to it if you're awakened, if you know about it. You can't surrender to that, but hang on to it, holding on to your family member, needing to see it, needing to accept it, either, like, that doesn't work either. But I know there's like a lot of people out there are now missing their family time. They do. And in a way, I do too. A lot, actually. I miss it a lot. Because I used to be like really tight with my family. Like, we were a unit, and then it all fractured, split apart. My brother is like this really dedicated normie, and not like a cucked normie that like does whatever the government says, but it's like really not interested in spiritual things, in resisting the state. Or in thinking about that. And so, like, I don't have these connections anymore, and I really miss it. It's like really like a terror. It feels like a terrible fate, and I'm not the only one that's happened to. It happened to a lot of people, and we miss family time. We miss people trusting entrusting you with like their personal development things. And so I can, to a degree, provide that, and other people too. Like in his own way, Benjamin does that too. It's just about showing that can trust each other because you understand each other. You need to know these intricacies in order to be able to trust the other person. And people miss that. And I know there's people watching me that miss that too, like me. And arguably maybe even the trolls have that. They miss that, but they don't want to admit it. So they fight it, as they probably scared away their own relatives in the same way. Very lonely, but they don't want to admit it and do something about it. They just want to attack anybody who actually shows that that thing exists. That social intimacy exists. Because they don't want to be reminded of how intangible it has become to them. Family imploded. A few family members. Okay, Cyber, sorry to hear that. Giant mess. You don't go near. Well, you could potentially try to be like the family arbiter diplomat. I tried that with my family between my parents for a while. That did actually work. But yeah, it's up to you whether you see that as worth it or not. It's very difficult, but yeah, I mean, with you 2 years ago, for me, it's like 20 years ago. Quite literally. Around the time my mom died. Like, that was the end of it. It was already drawing to its end when she got like really in bad conditions, and basically it was becoming apparent that she wouldn't survive this. And it's like everything just scattered. Everybody just like started to run for the hills spiritually. And it's just gone. All of it. All that unity, all that like, no, we have to hold on, stick together and help each other. Like 20 years ago. Hey, Flatter Sage, good to see you. Right, so let me add that. A little bit tragic subject today, maybe, I guess. I'm trying to not make it feel hopeless. It isn't. Which one is the sellout? What? Neither side gives a shit what I have to say. Okay, but can't you at least like I mean, it doesn't mean like, oh, they're divided. This is my opportunity to try to now, like, oh, maybe you'll listen to my ideas now. No, it's not about that, Cyberblitz. It's about you forgetting about that stuff and just trying to see these issues from both sides and just like fix that. If you stabilize that, then who knows, maybe they will recognize you for that effort and maybe even like start listening again to your personal ideas. But I mean, when your family is scattering, I mean, fuck your personal ideas. I mean, you need to fix it. Or stand by and do nothing and just watch it scatter. And when it does, like, it's not gonna reform again. So, I mean, it isn't even relevant. The relevant thing is that you can try to mitigate the conflict that they're dealing with, and you're not a part of it, but you can still do mitigation to the point where your family can get back to peace and maybe not scatter. Right? And if you can manage that, you can also then make them see, like, hey, this having a family unity is valuable. Like, I'm making effort to keep it together because I understand the value of it, and I hope that you will too. It's just a suggestion, right? I don't know exactly what the situation is you're dealing with, Cyberblitz, but this is my advice. This is what I tried to do when I was 15. Yeah, that's when that started to happen. And it was 15, and that's when I started realize, like, oh shit, I have to be a therapist between my mom and dad, which would like include talking about sex and shit, which was horrifying. But it's like, I have to just fix this, like, even if it's fucking gross. Like, therapists can handle it. They tried, they failed horribly, all the other therapists. So it's like, okay, well, I'm right in the middle of it. I know what they're always bickering about. I know the energies. I gotta do it. I'm the only one that could do it. And I did it, and it did actually work. It worked so well that they eventually got centered and back in their body to the point where they realized it was over. Which was like extremely disappointing, but I mean, at least they weren't like just bickering and just clawing at each other for nothing for another decade, wearing on both their health and on mine. Right? So if that was the natural conclusion that had to come out of it, then it's better that happened than to just let it rage on like never-ending conflict. Become very independent, become better. Well, that's great to hear. Yes, Cyberblaze, absolutely. That's the good part. I guess. Oh, you're looking for a new car. Flatter Sage. Hello, Steve Smith? Do I know you? Well, you've been around on Rumble for a while. Welcome back. I do remember Steve Smith. I mean, it's just that it's sort of a generic name, so could have been anybody. But yeah, hi. Welcome back to the early bird chat. Hope you've been okay in these last few years. This is exclusively where I hang around now. No more YouTube. YouTube's not doing good. Your family has some damage too. Dude, I do not know any person that does not have family damage right now. Well, maybe like one of my roommates, really young one, no, not that young anymore. I mean, they're all kind of young, but no, they're like 19 or 20 or something. Like she, like her family is like a real great family unit where they are unified, and they're like, parents come over with like brothers like all the time, and with a dog they bring, and then they just like play board games and shit and talk, and like it's a good vibe. And dude, when I get there, I'm like oh, I wish I was one of them. I could just like walk in and like be part of the family, but I'm not. But I'm always like very happy when she has her family over, because they are a unit. They are really tight. And I'm like, oh my god, this is so freaking valuable. Do you even know how valuable this is? But they do. They're very aware of it. They're aware. They are like, no, our family. Like, it's epic. It is possible still. Brother's messed up, mental issues, refused to take his meds. Okay. Well, what kind of meds? What kind of mental issues? I can't even imagine like having to take meds for mental issues. God. I mean, I have plenty of mental issues, and I just work them out. That must be awkward. Depression and schizophrenia. Well, that's a really fucked up combination. I mean, schizophrenia is very tenable, but if you have depression alongside it, yeah, that's really messed up. And all the drugs, if people do actually take drugs for the depression, guess what? It aggravates everything else. Awkward when my roommate's family comes over. Why is that awkward? It's not awkward at all. I'm like, oh, welcome, welcome. And I've told them, like, your family is so great. I'm kind of jealous. I miss that. I wish I had a family. Like, I literally told them, like, in the room where everybody's at, like, I wish I had a family like this. This is so beautiful. So they know. And they're very nice to me. They know I'm kind of like a hermit guy. I mean, I'm very open and honest about what I am. I don't pretend to be anything else. I have figured out that I am. So he sometimes hears a voice and thinks he can predict the future. Okay. I mean, being able to predict the future is really not that uncommon. Oh, Steve Smith. Okay, okay. Are you a troll? 'Cause, I mean, really? This is starting to sound very specific. Anything else? Any other traits? What? Well, it does not say. Okay, that's messed up. Yeah, no, I don't. I mean, my friend in Nijmegen, it's like that's the closest. Like, I'm giving her a lot of like spiritual psychological support, and she does with me. So it's almost like we have a platonic relationship that's very serious. And I mean, she has a kid with a guy who's like basically a psychopath. Real, very evil sociopathic manipulating scumbag. Like who's literally like gets obsessed in attempting to socially destroy people's lives. Really sick fuck. Going too much? No, not necessarily. It's just like it started to sound kind of weird. Seems it's normal to have a jacked up family these days. What do you mean? Nothing. Never mind. Your brother is weird. I bet. I mean, if he's so weird that he's like taking medication for it, yeah, that's bad. And I don't know if it's bad because he's taking medication, which is not gonna like be super helpful, or yeah. I mean, a lot of people that like have depression and or schizophrenia to the point where they take medication, like yeah, that's really messed up because they're not fixing it then. They're not actually learning to deal with it. What? Cyberblitz? KY? I don't know who that is. He's not taking medication. That's the problem? No. No, official medications are not gonna help. It's just symptom battling shit. It doesn't actually help. Chemical. There is no such thing as a chemical imbalance, Steve Smith. Yeah, that's psychiatric pseudoscience bullshit. Like, that's what they call it. It literally does not exist. There is no chemical. There's no chemical measurement. There's no thing that there's no readout. There's no measurement of chemical balance or imbalance. It's just a concept. Yeah, they don't tell you about that, but that's like psychiatrical pharmaceutical model that has absolutely no basis in physical reality. Couple of years on his meds. Okay. Yeah, exactly, Flatter Sage, you get it. Okay, so Steve Smith, so if that is, as you say it is, why? Why did he stop? If everything was so great, why did he stop? Because that seems to be the key issue here. If you say it was so great, all this stuff, why did he stop then? If I knew that, what? No. Why the hell? How could you? How is that so impossible to know? What, doesn't he just answer questions? Right, you could just approach him and just say, like, I'm gonna ask you a question that obviously I'm asking because I want you to get back on it. No, you just ask him, like, look, dude, I can't make you do anything, but I just want to know why. Why did you quit doing that? You were doing so well. It feels awful. Yeah, well, how would you know unless you actually asked him? What's the point in speculating how they're feeling about it or what when you could literally just ask? He said that but that's not an answer. You have to put it to them, right? If he's not answering the question, you have to say that, like, why did you quit? I don't care whether you're fine with it. Why? Weird things happening with VPN. Yeah, I've heard. Troll spaz. Yeah. Oh, of course. Of course he's spazzing out. That's what they do. That's their form of social communication. That's not an... You told me. I told you. You don't need to fucking tell me that. You just need to realize it's not a fucking answer to the question. It doesn't answer the question why he quit. I mean, is he a guy that just never fucking answers questions? Is he one of those people? That is like, you're so used to him just not answering the question, but like just asking another question or answering another question that you didn't ask, that you just say, okay, fuck you then. If you can't even fucking answer a straight question, then go fuck yourself. Right? Because I'm doing fine without it is not an answer. Don't get mad at me. Yeah, I am. Because you're basically being an extension arm of his negligence. His unwillingness to just answer the damn question. You're enabling his straw man. You can't force him to give a better answer. Yeah, but you could tell him, like, that doesn't actually answer my question. My question is very specific. You know, laugh it up, Cyberblitz. I don't think it's funny. You have, and... Yeah, but... That's... You're still not addressing it! You're just doing it again. Who is dodging questions? His brother. Steve Smith's brother. Apparently Steve Smith is not realizing it. You don't need to explain anything to him. You just need to ask, why did you quit? And I'm doing better now is not an answer. Right? You don't need to explain anything to him. It's not relevant. You just need to make him answer the question. God damn it. Fucking hell. The hassle of taking... What hassle? Side effects. What side effects? The meds are expensive. Yeah, no shit. But I mean, yeah, now you're giving him, you're answering. So he did actually answer it? Or are you now answering for him? This is a very strange sensation I'm having here. Stomach upset. Right. To see is shrink everything. What? How the hell does that work? But for what medication? For the antidepressant or for the schizophrenia medication? Like, what medication is he taking specifically? Right? Because if it's antidepressant medication, yeah, I mean, literally, you should get off that and find another way to fix it, which can be done. Definitely. Seems I want specific. Yeah, no shit, I want specifics. Don't do that, Cyberblit. Don't fucking encourage these psychops. Please don't do that. This is not fun for me. Like, I'm the one that has to, like, clean this shit out, Cyberblitz. Come on. You owe me a super chat for that. Three or four did what? The fuck? Okay, yeah, well, no wonder then he's getting an upset stomach. Yeah, I mean, if you take more than one, let alone more than two medications, I mean, that's universally fucked. Like, that never works out. Ever. No, we're not. They're not talking to you, Steve Smith. They're talking about these fucking pop-up trolls that I keep kicking out. Yeah, I know. Flatter said, yeah, antidepressants are all terrible, all of them. There's better ways of dealing with that, way better. Like, a lot of depression actually is just caused by depletion. Physical depletion, incompletion. You can't lift up to the same energy level because you're depleted and then you can't get out of it. Cyberblitz called you a troll. Dude, he literally is talking about frickin' a guy earlier in main caps. He's not talking about you, Steve. What the fuck? Yeah, I called you a potential troll earlier, not Cyberblitz. He's just foolishly addressing people that get immediately banned. You might not be noticing it. You think CMOS might help him? Oh, really? You know about it? How do you know about that? Hey man, the young what? See Madsen, why are you talking to Steve Smith like that? Do you know him? Do you recognize him? I mean, you're probably right. I mean, everything that Steve Smith asked, everything about it just reeks of troll. Everything he said. Who the fuck talks about their schizophrenic, depressed brother that hasn't had a job? Like, oh, really? Really? That's it, right? Okay. He thinks the Earth is flat. Yeah. See. Fuck you, asshole. You were right, C. Madsen. Fuck you. Yeah, and fuck your fake fucking brother, bitch. Nobody's buying it. Really? You're gonna say, oh, he thinks the Earth is flat? Really? In the Flat Earth Early Bird Show? Fuck you, you fucking asshole troll. What a goddamn asshole. So fucking funny. Fuck you. Yeah, and if you think anything about that had anything to do with anything, oh, stop taking me. Yeah, I've never, ever, once, not one time, not one fucking time in my life, taken meds for any condition that I have. Yeah, that isn't like a natural based remedy. Like the worst antidepressants that I ever took, which is like decades back, was the yellow flower extract. What is it again? St. John's Wort. That's like the furthest I've ever went. Yeah? And I'm talking about like a period of like a year. Over 20 years ago. That's the farthest I ever went. Yeah, I've never taken any medication for anything. Guess why? Because I don't fucking need it, you cunts. Yeah? And I'll still talk about the fucking dark world all I goddamn like, you hear me, you fucking retards? Yeah? Oh, it doesn't exist. No, you're just a fucking retard that doesn't have the sensibility, yeah? You're an NPC piece of shit that has no fucking ability whatsoever. You're just a degenerate monster fuckwit that wastes goddamn hours a day spamming bullshit, telling everybody hours on end, oh, this guy is so boring, this guy is so boring. I have to say that every goddamn day, hours on end, because he's so boring. No, you're just a deranged, demonic fuckwit piece of shit. And to call you a piece of shit is actually downplaying the value of shit, because shit, yeah, can be nurturing to plants. You can't. You're just toxic waste. Just toxic waste scum is what you are, you troll piece of shit. Yeah? I am in fucking control of myself. I know what I can do. I know my abilities. I know what I experience. I know what they fucking mean. Yeah? I'm my own doctor. I'm my own psychologist. Yeah? I'm my own priest. And I don't need you scum. And nobody out there needs you, scum. Everybody just thinks you stink. Spamming your fucking slanderous horse shit everywhere. It doesn't mean anything to anybody except, oh, more crap. More crap in the way. Yeah, I don't push anything in anybody's face. I don't push my show in people's face. It's their fucking choice to watch this, yeah? You push your crap in everybody's face and nobody likes you. You suck. You're scum. Go fuck yourself. Remove yourself from the equation and do everybody in the world a favor, bitch. Yeah, busy all day. Oh, I have to spend several hours a day, every goddamn day, just to tell everybody how boring you think I am. Yes, that's why you spend hours every day, just to tell everybody how boring I am. It's so important for you to do that every day. It's so boring. Oh, did you know? Oh, learn this and that and that. It's so boring. It's so boring. Oh, yeah, really? You have to tell that every day? You don't think people are, like, looking right through it? Like, well, that guy's probably not boring, and you are obviously deranged and insane. Right? You don't need a lot of faculties to know that about this type of behavior that you are doing. Yeah? Nothing you do works. You're about as effective as a frickin' globalist politician, lawyer piece of shit that thinks they can just lie to everybody and that everybody will buy it. No, nobody fucking buys it, you stupid piece of shit! You're just as fucking retarded as them! Yeah? Everybody hates you, nobody buys anything you gotta say. And if you believe what you say, that's just fucking pathetic. Yeah? You're a slave to your own fucking demons. Who humiliate you, puppet you around to do stupid shit that nobody buys. Just to make you look like an out of control piece of shit. And you think you're winning. Which is like the dumbest possible conclusion a person could draw. While doing this behavior that you do, you fucking degenerate worms. Yeah, demonically possessed puppet retard idiots. Anyway. Let's move on. I can squirt about this all day and tell everybody it's so boring, oh it's so boring, oh I have to spend several hours a day about telling everybody how boring he is, oh my god. Oh, and now I'm gonna record this, oh it's so boring, oh I'm gonna make stupid little videos and tell, oh no you Arwin, no you, oh you're just projecting, I'm a fucking retard, everybody knows it, except me, because I'm too retarded to realize how retarded you are. You're too retarded to realize how retarded you are, you fucking degenerate piece of shit! Your bullshit, it's too fucking retarded. Even for little kids that would believe anything. To believe what comes out of your disgusting, degenerate, demonic fuckwit mouth. Yeah? Nobody buys it. And no, it's not projection. Because people do actually believe me, do resonate with things that I say. People get it when I say it because I have a point, and the point makes sense. And it's tangible, it's repeatable, it's provable, it's observable. Unlike the crap that keeps spamming out of you over and over and over again, telling everybody how boring, oh it's so boring. Oh really? Nobody spends hours a day, every day, telling everybody how boring one individual is.
that never makes sense, ever. It can never be made to make sense, ever. It is per default paradoxical. It is a lie that logically contradicts itself, you fucking retard. A 5-year-old kid would realize it doesn't work, you dumb shits. Yeah, not only that, Cyberblitz. Not only do they can't miss any show, they have to fucking restream while it's going every show. Because it's so boring. It's so boring they have to claim it as their own show. Because their show is to show how humiliating I am. It's so humiliating. It's not humiliating the guy that restreams my every stream and then goes around telling everybody how boring my stream is, that they restream live and then on top of that tell people hours a day, every day about how boring I am. Yeah? You need to be put in an asylum, dude. You genuinely need to be committed to an asylum without any internet. Yeah, you just need to learn to appreciate physical reality again. 'Cause you're deranged. Which troll are you on about? A whole range of people. You're probably one of them. Right. Anyway, good to see you gaining wisdom. I'm glad you're still out there. Getting a lot of people back, and I'm glad of it. Alright, let's see. Madsen. You. Alright. Don't you let me down. I know you won't. Because you might have some issues, but you are absolutely working on it. And I know you are, and I trust you. So... where is it? Just for the form of it. You getting a... what? Oh god. You getting a wrench. And you know what, Cyberblitz? You're getting one too. I mean, you support it. Never too late to spaz out on me and just become one of the trolls, but I get a feeling you're not gonna do that. So, welcome to the family. Just getting your hello, Fled Lab. And Amanda Young, I'm even giving you one. It's not that I'm like, you don't use it or anything, it's just a quick identifier. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna take a 2-minute break and then I'll be right back. Don't forget to Rogan's it up if you're liking the show.
And back. Hey, what's this about? Don't worry about those guys, just do you. Hey, I do me all the time. It's the only thing I know how to do me is to be me. What? Isn't it like choosing to watch validity or end? He said, she said story without first-hand knowledge? What? The trolls have run out of gas? No. No, that I just did that to them, they think it's a win because they don't have any faculties left to actually size up anything. I think they've probably effectively lobotomized themselves with their own insanity, where they're only feeling action, reaction, feeling, response, energy level, and that's like all they even sense. I don't think they have any faculties left, so they're not really gonna run out of the gas. Dude, they're gonna spam their shit more than ever now. Because that's what they do every time. Every time I have any kind of response, it's like I get energetic about it, I get frustrated about it, and then they're like, feel more energized to do it. We're gonna act out being a retard even more. It's working, except it isn't working, as I pointed out, but I gave energy. I got frustrated, so it works, because that's apparently the only thing they care about. Like desperate, like they're like energy vampires, and it's like I'm the only suitable subject they could suck that energy from. It's like I'm a rare source and they've become addicted to a very rare source of energy, and that's it. That's what they do with their lives now, just being an energy vampire. Oh, get this thing, this person rattling, moving, responding, and then that's all they care about. I mean, I'm like heroin to them or something. I'm their heroin. Isn't that just weird? So let's shove that in there too. Level 9,000 Troll Slayer? That's hilarious. I mean, thank you for the compliment. I know we're all getting very excited here, but I mean, no, I'm not. I just gotta point out reality. That's what I do. I point out reality. It's not even about slaying trolls. I mean, trolls slay themselves, right? They are the emperor without clothes, except they've forgotten reality. It's the emperor that truly believes they are wearing invisible clothes that you can only see if you're not a sinner. They believe it. They believe their own horseshit. They're gaslighting themselves.
Wow, 2 hours! Gone 2 hours, guys. This is amazing. Hope everybody likes the show. Don't forget to Rogan's it up if you are. Oh, I'm doing the community thing. I'm doing the community thing. This is what everybody cares about. Oh, suddenly like, oh, the energy is rolling again. Oh, the community is getting addressed. We're having a function. Send us to war. Like, but I don't want that. I don't want the fucking friction shit. I don't want it. This group. Oh my god, guys. I want the ideas, I want the activity in there, not the fucking stupid community bashing of heads. I mean, how many times do you have to do the frickin' bullfighting before you get tired of it? Oh my god. I mean, maybe it's just some people out there, I don't know what that is, but like even Owen Benjamin, like he does the frickin' bashing of heads, community shit, like almost every damn show, and it's like, oh god, not this again. I mean, it's really funny when he's talking about like, like those crazy people, like Curtis Stone and all. I mean, it's hilarious. Because it's like, it is hilarious. But I mean, also just us on the side of that is just, community issues and the trolls nagging and like, oh my god. Is this really all there is? It's just freaking community. Oh, this group and that group and there they go at it again and everybody gets all excited. Is this all there is, man? Is this all that people do now? Oh. What has become of this world? Wreck trolls? Do I though? Do I wreck trolls? I'm... Okay, sorry, but seriously, like, do I wreck trolls? When all I do is mostly try to ignore it, not get pissed off by it, and then just one day I'm like, okay, fuck you, and it just, I guess technically, but I mean, they wreck themselves. All I have to do is just point at it one fucking time, and that's it. Is that wrecking the trolls? It's just, wow, you wrecked the trolls, you really pointed at them and say, look at what they're doing. You wrecked that troll, man. Like, or the troll just wrecked itself and I just pointed at it. I mean, that is literally what I'm doing here. I mean, that's it. Except maybe like just getting it slightly foul-mouthed on it, because I mean, it does frustrate me. It frustrates me that a person out there, any person, would do this to themselves. Hey, you're projecting your life sucks, Arwin. No, my life does not suck. And I think my life is definitely a lot more gratifying than what you guys do. I couldn't even imagine having any kind of gratification of spending several hours a day getting on the internet and like prepping your stupid little sock generation programs and everything just to try to tell everybody how boring this one guy is, who overall spends altogether less time on the internet than you do as you're trying to convince everybody how boring he is. I mean, all I have to do is just point at it, and it's just, look at that shit. Look at how fucking insane that is. That's it. Am I wrecking the trolls? Or am I just... Yeah, I mean, it's like they set up the wrecking ball. They set it up like a crane with a wrecking ball. They tied it, and it's like hanging there by a very tiny little wire, and they're just standing there, yeah, just boink, and it just woof, and they smash against the smashing ball, smashes them into bits. Like, they set it up. They're standing there. Did I wreck them? They set it up for themselves. All I have to do is just boink, and there it goes. They did it all themselves. I mean, really. It's how they avoid that. Oh my god! Oh, that gave me that gives me the shivers. Oh look, it's the fake LSG. Oh, I wouldn't be able to tell because I mean the real LSG actually has a wrench. You dumb fuck. Really? You really think I would fall for that, you dumb fuck? Doesn't work anymore, dude. It's over. They're avoiding growing up. Yeah. I guess. Gay name called ferrets. Yes, it's very gay indeed. You know what ferrets are also like known for? Being lab testing animals. Yeah, beside rats and mice, ferrets. I bet they didn't realize that, did they? When they chose that? Or maybe they did. Maybe they are like those people. Maybe they're like, oh, I make much money through medical experimentation. I get money, I smart. Maybe they're that far. Maybe they are like lab rats, lab ferrets. They're proud of being experimented upon. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me one bit. Bears? What the fuck are you talking about? Like bears. Projecting pain onto... What do you mean? How do bears project pain onto others? Dipshit. Gay bears. Oh, gay bears! Oh. Yeah. Yeah, no, bears are not gay, guys. Bear is a very respectable animal. Part of the great set of symbols that are used, yeah? Not fucking gay bearded men, yeah? Only a gay person would think that bear means a gay bearded man. You got it? That's only gays think that. Yeah, just like only gays think that if you like to hang around little children because you just think their energy is so great, right, with permission of their parents and with their parents around preferably, that means you're actually a pedo. No, that's you being gay. That's you only capable of thinking of any kind of relationship with any other person automatically being sexual, yeah? That's because you're a fucking faggot. Yeah? Because you actually don't have the senses left to be able to enjoy the subtle joys and divine things in life. You just think of sex. It's because you're fucking gay. Ferrets smell horrible too. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't really care. They're lab testing animals. That's really the big message. I didn't even realize that, but yeah, ferrets. Besides mice and rats, they are typically used as biological experimentation animals, huh? Isn't that something? I thought it was kind of ironic. Oh, we found something. Where are the ferrets? It kind of rhymes with ferret. I'm a ferret. Like, oh yeah, you certainly seem to be a lab testing animal. Indeed. Posh polecats. That's hilarious. No, I'll just take cats. Slinky cats. Like, they have like ferret-like qualities, except they're way more awesome. And they're cats. Cats are awesome. I like the slinky weasel type cats that are like hyper flexible. Right? Not all cats are like that, but some cats are like hyper flexible. They almost are like ferrets or weasels. Like the way they go around, they almost seem like that. I love those types of cats. Those are the best. Any animal that could tear you to shreds isn't gay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know about that. Right, anyhow. What a weird show today. But it's cool though. Hope everybody appreciates it. Don't forget to Rogan's it up if you do. Getting a bit hungry though. But I mean, I could still keep going. I made a lot of good points though today. And I mean, I'm like, guys, call me gay or whatever, but I'm still kind of heartbroken just about this whole Trump situation, because it's exactly as what I saw in the vision, and like even as the vision happened, like it hurt. Because it just all seems like this massive wasted opportunity that's not gonna come around again. Not like that. Stoats? I don't know what any of that means. Right. Man, I am feeling a lot better today. Like, well, now it just doesn't hurt. Like, I can feel there's a response. There's like a sensitivity to it, but it doesn't hurt. Like, Yesterday, I would literally like grab this bottle and it'd be like, ow! What the fuck? And actually that did hurt a little bit. I mean, it's just, I don't know why this happens. Decent show today, thanks. Good fun telling it like it is. Yeah, I mean, every now and then you gotta do that. And now I'm just imagining all these troll spastics, and they're all just like, I did my thing, and now they're all just lying there in heroin-like euphoria. Like, oh, I'm totally high on Arwyn getting angry. Like, make sure you don't choke on your own puke while you're tripping out on my my addressing you guys. Because I know I'm like heroin to you, but yeah, people actually choke to death because of that shit. What did Trump do, bro? Really? The Dems? What? Oh god. Epstein comment. First and do you know? First the Republicans were spun as heroes and I seem to have flipped to... Yeah. It's a mess. But yeah, I mean, what did Trump do, Flatter Sage? Well, what he does is he's rolling in the digital panopticon, blatantly digital, like the things that people don't really want, and it isn't actually necessary. It's just that's his strategy, and in the meantime, he's like, oh look at all these Obama people, they were part of this conspiracy. Treason, and like, oh really? Oh, that's cool. How about all the previous things that you call out, and then those people are still free and about, not getting arrested? So, let me guess, you're calling out the treasonous conspiracy of Obama, and they're not gonna get arrested, are they? Yeah, so if you're asking me what did Trump do, it's not about what he does, it's about what he doesn't. That's the problem. Yeah. And I want Trump to be a lovable, shill, salesman, comedian, liberator. But you can't ignore the other side of it, which is that he may actually be a horrifying deep state controlled opposition sellout. Right? Pointing at the enemy, but not stopping them. Not really. Or getting them out of the government, not arresting them. Yeah, I mean, he's setting it all up to be like, oh, look at how great I arranged everything. I'm such a business genius. And then the second his presidency is over, anybody else is going to get in there and just immediately erases everything. Like, and build it back even worse than it was before that. Even worse. And like, he's guaranteeing that that's gonna happen. By just pointing at a bunch of criminals, like changing the levers to make the economy temporarily on the short run better, and fixing it, but like, because not arresting anybody, he's just guaranteeing that as soon as it's over, immediately all is going to be right in the trash. Like within a freaking week, it will all be negated. Just like that. Like it never happened. Everybody's figuring this out. But this is how he's setting it up. He's setting it up. He's making America his own fucking vanity project just to try to temporarily show off.